Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, April 1st, 2022. While there's more warmth in your presentation today, others may be somewhat hard to reach. You're picking up information quickly and intuitively. Still, there can be many distractions or concerns getting in the way of clear airwaves, so take extra time to communicate effectively. You are especially in touch with your feelings, needs, and emotional world with the moon in your sign all day. Nevertheless, this transit can also magnify needs to the point that they feel urgent. When you show up for others, you're also showing up for yourself. And as you know, the moon governs your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, but it will be transiting through your sign for the next 2 days. Regardless of whether you're single or already romantically attached, this lunar transit makes you more receptive to your partner's needs, but there's also a catch. The moon will face off with the wounded healer, Chiron, via your emotionally driven 4th house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings, so if you're reluctant to express yourself emotionally and/or being vulnerable, it will be known. Who do you want to be? As the last quarter moon peaks in your sign, you may feel inspired to embrace the true you. Your professionalism is breaking through as you emerge more powerful and mature than ever before. You may need to use the lunar energy to step up, which means walking away from your comfort zone. It is likely you already know what you need or want to change to appear more mature. So, use the lunar phase as your time to act so that you can be the professional you aspire to be. Even more so when this will be the moon's only visit while Venus and Mars are here, and just as the planets of money and war are becoming even more determined to see you fight for what you deserve. Intensify contacts to people, because they find you particularly likable right now. Plan your leisure time with family and good friends, and most importantly, make your plans together. You might feel like ringing up an old friend. The time is perfect to revive and strengthen old ties. This will make it easy for you to make new contacts and maybe even lifelong friendships. Is there too much going on in your life or too much stuff on your bedroom floor? Sweep it all up and get rid of what you don't need. This is not the time to feel sorry for yourself. If you long to find someone to share your life, give yourself every opportunity to meet someone new. This is not a time for dreaming, but to make your dreams a reality. Be courageous, get out and socialize, forget thoughts of past loves and look eagerly to the future. Our best intentions are lost without some kind of communication. You are sometimes victim to the illusion that you've communicated something even when you haven't. You just feel things so intensely that you think you've communicated, when really, you've imagined the whole thing. Consider practicing grounding yourself in two-way communication through team sports, if possible, such as volleyball, where you are required to use your voice to let your teammates know what you're doing. This could greatly improve your relationships in work and love. Your spiritual faith may be on your mind with this day's vibration. Perhaps this is something that is well defined for you, or maybe in the past you haven't placed much emphasis on faith in your life. Either way, if the subject is something that is now in your thoughts, it may be a good time to explore the infinite number of belief systems that are out there. World religion can be an extremely interesting subject. See what you can learn and perhaps incorporate into your life. The moon's return to your communication sector each month will make it easier to give your emotional responses, but will also bring together and amplify a mix of intuition and logic, imagination and intelligence. The moon is pure emotion and intuition, while this is a smart and intellectually savvy part of your chart. The moon will spend its final hours aligned with Jupiter and Neptune, just days before the planets of luck and dreams are due to align here, with a chance to give big dreams and ideas a voice or even just a name. The moon's final hours in your communication sector are a chance to wear your heart on your sleeve, taking advantage of lunar vibes that will make it easier to speak from the heart and give your relationships a voice. With growing planetary activity on the romantic front but none on the relationship front, it is your relationships that will benefit the most from this. Our eyes in the sky. There are many juxtaposing energies at play today, causing confusion about which sentiment to lean into. A potentially very challenging morning is followed by a healing evening. Mars shares a minor aspect with Saturn, which gives us the opportunity to move toward a place of authority. The caution is that you could become too bossy and want to control others. Sometimes it's hard to let things pass without reacting, and this could be one of those days. Holding back your feelings and reining in the need to supervise will be hard, especially if you're projecting feelings onto others and situations. Jupiter and Uranus share a minor aspect, which could exacerbate these sentiments. To be honest, it could make us feel like we're right for asserting our dominance, and in fact it isn't necessarily needed to help a situation move along. Arguments may happen. Some people will be passive and others confrontational. Therefore, it's important to check the emotions and vibe before arguing with anyone who's annoying you. Later in the day, Venus shares a minor frustration with Centaur Chiron, offering us a way to heal these relationships in the evening. The question is if you're ready to kiss and make up. Authentically apologizing and accepting an apology from others can be complex if you aren't really ready to drop the drama and move forward. How do you want to proceed? Think about this and then make your decision. If you're having trouble deciding if something is real or you need to make a decision, but feel like you don't have all the facts, it's a great time to turn to your exceptionally fine-tuned sense of intuition. This Pisces lunation puts you in touch with your subconscious as well as the spirit world, which helps you rely on those special feelings that other people don't have. When you just get a feeling that you should turn left instead of right or that someone you know is in trouble, trust it. Late this afternoon there's a Moon-Uranus sextile that encourages you to be open to changes and surprises. This might involve going out of your comfort zone or trying something totally new, but these things lead to new opportunities and potential long-term growth. Of course, you have your limits of what you're willing to do or how far you'll take things, but just knowing that you have something exciting to look forward to can change your whole demeanor. Tonight is a good time to explore your spirituality or satisfy your mystic curiosity. You might want to get an online prayer group started, sign up for a remote Bible study class, or call a psychic. Don't be naive, however. While these things can all help you on your personal quest for enlightenment, there are people out there who don't have your best interest at heart. Don't let yourself be taken advantage of.